All right, guys, welcome to Sunday Night Generational Wealth Group. This is our training that we have every Sunday with tools, with, just information, with motivation, but most importantly, empowering you with skill set that are going to help you be able to really go out in the marketplace and be able to capitalize on what we've got going on here. And that's a special vehicle called 7K Metals, as you know. So I'm want to start out with kick this off with a little video that I found. There we go. All right. And here we go. This mess moving slow, huh? Come on. There you go. I'm just trying to get it. There we go. Man, talk about moving slow, huh? All right, here we go.
Your eyes do not create, they obey. They are projectors that play the stories your mind has written. Messengers, delivering pictures you've already painted. So you win or lose long before they open. Your outcome's decided long before they see a thing. Your outlook is not a reflection of the world around you, it's a reflection of the world within you. And I wonder how we can be so lucky as to have the opportunity to literally create our own reality, yet we position ourselves so that we're disadvantaged. We act as though the wake of the boat is more powerful than the wheel that steers it. We remind ourselves of the obstacles, instead of reassuring ourselves that we possess the ability to get around anything and everything that stops us. If we can create our own landscapes, why insert storms? If we can define our own rules, why penalize our progress? If we're capable of feats beyond our wildest dreams, why do we instruct our eyes to see stop signs? Your eyes long to see the world as it was meant to be seen. With its color, its fullness, its beauty, its perfection. Why not give them permission? See, there is no use for the negative. The downside brings you nothing. There is no value to be obtained or acquired from what doesn't push you. The solution is simple. If it doesn't make you stronger, let your eyes see beyond it. Refocus, re-examine, because I promise you the answers you need are in the same frame as the things that hold you back. The problems, they are the solutions. The opportunities, they are the risk. Life is that portrait, but it is entirely open to interpretation. See, the same people that see beauty, that find magnificence, they will always see it. They will always find it. In the downtimes, the winter periods of life, they'll feel it during the days when we look up and we wonder how in the hell these dots connect. They will run towards the chaos, find answers while others see what's not there. Eyes are the tunnel in which all that data is transferred, but understand this, it doesn't begin externally and flow into your brain. No, reality, as you know it, it starts within and is projected out, pouring into every step you take, every handshake, every time you look up and smile. You are painting the world colors that correspond to your story, your paint by number. And when you can only see the things you don't want to see, when negativity bias latches on and attempts to hold you in place, realize that you are letting the wrong info in, subscribing to what doesn't serve you. So simply change the channel, step back, and look again one more time, because you are the author of your own story. So see it as you want to. Live it on your own terms.
I saw that, man, and I said, you know what? I'm sharing that. I'm sharing that. You are the author, right? You know, and so I'm excited for you guys to be here, man. It's interesting, man. You know, they say birds of a feather flock together, my friends. You know, and I know I see a lot of eagles on here. And eagles soar, my friends, you know. So check this out. I want to kick this thing off. You know, we're gonna start doing that, kick it off with a little bit of you know, motivation in the beginning stages.
Yeah, música.
Hold on. Ooh, yo. I got this thing is not letting me do anything. Let's go. Okay. Do it like this. Oh man. I wanted to do it a different way, but I'm not gonna be able to. So it's all good. I'm just gonna do it this way. All right. Oh, where's it at? All right. So we'll kick off with some weekly recognition. So hey, if you know what I'm saying, there's a chat group in there. And so if you see some of these names that you know or you don't know, man, go ahead and give up some love. But hey, Paul, man, congratulations. Hitting associate. You guys, that unlocks the ability to make up to $500 a week, man. Shout out to you for getting that done. That's the beginning stages, man. You can't get to the other ranks without hitting that one, right? All right. So let me see. And we got my boy. Yes. I don't know. He's probably working like crazy. He's an officer, but congrats for you hitting. All right. All right. Look at this. Little Nate Jr. Congrats on hitting. You know what I'm saying? 500 up to 500 a week, hit associate. Let's move forward. Oh man, I got these things on slowpoke mode.
We got more associates coming too. We'll get them in on the next recognition if your pitch ain't there.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to make sure that we're getting that because, you know, people need that recognition. So if you've got people that hit, make sure that we know so we can show them some love. Now moving on to some copper action because I know there's a bunch more associates, which is crazy. But right. Dwayne Eddings hitting copper. We knew that was coming, man. Congratulations for knocking that out.
Yep.
All right. And we got Mrs. Burrell hit copper as well. Congratulations.
Copper.
Yeah, yes. We got Angulo. Congrats, buddy. Yeah, man, big time. Oh, we knew that was coming. Emily from Kauai, man. Leader. Love it. Congrats. Appreciate you so much. And then, of course, last but not least, Mr. Melendez. One of the first dudes I told about this, man. So appreciate you coming on, you guys. You know, it's crazy. We're growing so much, man. So I would just make sure that you get your team members in here.
Yeah, we gotta get the pictures. Yep.
Yeah, make sure that you're getting your team members in the groups. You know what I'm saying? We've got the obviously the Facebook group. You know, we've got the group on Telegram to where you can just kind of stay abreast of the situation. And the beautiful thing about Telegram, it's really easy to mute. You know what I'm saying? Mute people out so you're not getting disturbed like if you're working. But congrats, man, everybody that hit. If you don't know, you can go check the chat area. And there's all sorts of congrats going on for you guys. But I want to, I'm going to kick this off with, let me see, do this, give you permission. So, yep, I give you permission. All right, so I'm going to kick this off with a buddy of mine, okay? It's my boy Todd Palm. I've actually known him, goodness gracious, man. We got this 15 years or something like that. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh man.
We met somewhere between 2004 and 2008.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. But
yeah. So
you guys, he's got a slide for this, but this guy, I want to let you guys understand the value of what's going on with this, because you got 7K, we got gold and silver, makes so much sense. We got 7K advantage, being able to take advantage of that. We got 401K IRAs. We got so much going on over here. But there's an element to when you get to the point to where you get to go full time from home, which I think a lot of you aspire to do, or some of you may be in a situation to where you're already an entrepreneur. And one of the hardest things is, man, having real insurance. And so this dude's got 30 plus years in healthcare information technology. And so, you know, he's made some significant things happen in this industry as well from, you know, from working from home. But I'm going to let him go ahead, and you have the ability to, you should be able to share your screen. Let me make sure. Nope. Yeah, you got it.
Can't share yet.
Not yet. Okay. There you go. You got ability now?
Yep.
All right, cool. So this is Mr. Todd Palm. Todd, go ahead and kick it away, and then we got some more action for you guys. But I felt this was some serious value. So appreciate you, Todd, for coming on today and being willing to bless us with your knowledge of what's going on with this health plan.
Okay, so everybody can see the health plan screen?
Yep, you're good.
All right. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, like Madiba said, I've been in healthcare IT for over 30 years. The way this started, I was sure I wanted to be a school teacher when I went to college. And I was near graduating, and I had to fill an elective, and I took Intro to Data Processing, and that was all it took. And I realized people in IT made a lot more money than teachers, so that's why I ended up going into that track. Now, since 2009, I've been self-employed as a healthcare systems consultant because I have experience with 2 different packages that health plans use to process their transactions on. And I've helped 4 different health plans implement the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, which you otherwise know as Obamacare. And that's also known as PPACA. So I've implemented the benefits and the pricing. So when you go to the doctor and they submit a claim, I've implemented benefits and pricing to make sure that claim pays properly. So I've done that for years. And I've also implemented HIPAA, which you've heard of, I'm sure. That's your private security and privacy and transactions. Sarbanes-Oxley, which you probably haven't heard of, but that was the response to Enron. So it affected companies, and especially healthcare companies, to make sure they weren't cooking the books in any kind of way, because there was jail time associated with this. And if you go back and look, you heard about any companies chief CFOs going to jail because of this, that's what it was because of. And remember in 1999 when everybody thought the world was going to end in 2000? That was Y2K. That was all the computer systems had 2-digit years. So I did, wherever I was, I did the conversion from the 2-digit years to the 4-digit years there. And just recently, ICD-10, which is the diagnosis codes, International Classification of Diseases, version 10. The United States was one of the last major countries to go up on that, and I helped 4 different health plans implement it. Also, Medicare Part C and the Medicare Diabetes Prevention Program. I configured all that on systems to make sure that it paid like it was supposed to. So when it comes to healthcare, I've been exposed to it all, and I pretty much do know what I'm talking about. So the 7K health plan, this is a benefit that you get when you join 7K Metals. And it's available to anyone who joins. And there are no qualifications. You don't have to reach a certain rank or have a certain amount of volume. And it is a viable alternative to the PPACA plans that are available on healthcare.gov. As a matter of fact, it does meet and exceed those plans at certain points. So it meets and exceeds the minimum essential coverage guidelines under that law, and it's ERISA compliant. ERISA is the Employee Retiree Income Security Act of 1975. And it's administered by free market administrators. So this isn't something that 7K dreamed up. Free Market Administrators is one of the largest individual group health plans in the nation, and they're partnered with 7K. So here's some of the highlights of the health plan. When Madiba said this is real insurance, it is real insurance, or it's a real health plan. Prescription drug coverage you get, and that's by ServuRx. The provider network is nationwide, PHCS. That is one of the largest nationwide provider networks. There's a very good chance that if you pick this insurance, your doctor is in network. There are no pre-existing condition exclusions. There are no deductibles. but there are annual maximum benefits, and this is what keeps the premium cost low. There's unlimited in-network primary care doctor visits for just a $10 copay, and there's unlimited urgent care visits for just a $25 copay. And if you go to the doctor for preventive care, that's where you're presenting with no symptoms, you just want to get a checkup, all of that is at no cost. And there is also included at no additional cost a dental and vision plan administered by Carrington. Now, there are 3 plans available. Plan A has an individual annual maximum of $10,000 of benefits paid, and family is $20,000. Plan B doubles that, and Plan C is the same as Plan B, but there's an additional $25,000 individual and an addition $50,000 family for inpatient hospital and outpatient surgery and professional services. So each plan has a little more, so you can understand Plan A costs the least, Plan C costs a little more. There is also that vision and dental plan that's included at no additional cost. It uses the Carrington Point of Service Dental Network, that's POS, and you get 20 to 50% savings on most dental procedures, including oral exams. You get unlimited cleanings, and then you also get that savings on major work such as dentures, root canals, and crowns. Those are the most common things that people go to the dentist for. And they give you a provider lookup tool where you can go and see if your doctor is in the network. VSP, this Vision Savings Pass, since I'm self-employed, I was paying VSP $70 a month separately for that. It's the same benefit, and it's included in what I'm paying now for the health plan. And members pay just a flat $50 for eye exams when you get a complete pair of glasses. And it's a 15% savings on contact lenses, and you get special pricing on glasses and sunglasses. They're unlimited throughout the year. And that's where that differs from the VSP plan that I was paying for, because I only got that benefit once every 12 months. So now this is unlimited. That's a pretty good one. And if you wear glasses and you'd like to get LASIK, you save $800 on custom LASIK with free enhancements for life and a free exam through LASIK Plus. And this is all included in the health plan. Now, I mentioned that some of the benefits annually were kind of low. I watched a video in our back office where one of the principals in the health plan answered a lot of questions about how it works. And one of the things that stood out to me was of everyone who has this insurance, the average of claims they submitted in a year was $7,000. So that's why when you look at these limits, you probably won't hit them. But if you do hit those limits, the catastrophic benefits are your insurance against the unexpected. It's the answer to those low annual benefits. The member responsibility is the first $20,000. So if you go to the hospital for something you didn't expect, and you get a $500,000 bill, you're only on the hook for the first $20,000 of that. There is a pre-existing clause which says if you've been treated for any condition in the last 12 months, you just need to wait 6 months before using this catastrophic plan. And you can share $150,000, $250,000, or $500,000 of your out-of-pocket cost annually for a small monthly premium that you can select when you sign up for the health plan. This is optional, but that premium that you pay, you join other members who share in paying for all the other members' bills. So that's really significant. And here are some of the premiums. Plan A ranges from $254 from 18 to 49 to $629 for 50 to 64 family. Plan B, a little more expensive there. And Plan C, now if you are covered by an employer plan, this probably looks a little expensive to you. But I've been self-employed for the last 12 years, and my insurance premium was the second highest cost that I had next to my mortgage. So I selected the one on the bottom. I'm 57 years old, so employee plus family. It's me, my wife, and my youngest son. $1,048 was less than half of what I was paying Anthem for an Affordable Care Act plan. So for me, it was a no-brainer. When I joined, you know, Madiba had been texting me, and I'd been giving him a hard time. I was like, okay, I'll join. It's precious metals, ho-hum. And then the next day was the regional event in Idaho, and I saw that benefit wheel. And the next thing I saw on there was the healthcare plan, and I couldn't believe it was a benefit that we had because it solved one of my major pain points. And you know, when I was happy in another business when Madiba brought me in, I said, I'll just join. I'll just be a customer. And then when I saw that, I changed my mind altogether. So that was it. Now, the catastrophic plan, you know, just as I mentioned, there's a $20,000 that you're on the hook for, and 40,000 family, and you can select 150, 250, or 500,000, and you can do that twice before you exceed it. And these are some of the premiums for the catastrophic plans. So the 150,000 is this one. The 250,000 is this one. And I picked the 250,000 because that together with my premium came to exactly $1,400, which still is a $890 savings over what I was spending for the health plan, dental, and vision separately. So, and then this is the $500,000 plan. But wait, there's a little more. You can offer the health plan to employers between 2 and 150 employees. But a license is required to offer the catastrophic plan, but you can refer them to the experts there at SBA Co-op. And the quick link to show your new 7K members, if you want to show them the health plan real quick, is www.7khealth.com/your-ID. And you can give this link to employers so they can go and look up a quote. And the best part about this is you get paid. Your qualifying health plans, they'll generate points on your team. And it'll go on either your left side or your right side, whoever has the plan. An individual generates 15 points every month they pay their premium. Family plans generate 20 points every month they pay their premium. And that's the 7K health plan.
Brother, that was, yeah, man, I appreciate that wisdom, man, because again, you know, those that are aspiring to, you know, be able to work full time from home, you know, things shift. Another in my upstairs. So, but yes, dude, that was thorough. Appreciate it. As always, I'm working from home, so the fam comes in. No.
But you know, it's no problem because that's where my expertise is.
Yeah, that was wonderful, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it big time. And you guys, man, so we'll be doing like you know, obviously we'll have this recorded. I'm going to have them do another one to where we can, you know, just have it by itself. So if you want to be able to share, you know, that with somebody, then you'll be able to have a link to be able to share this information that he relayed to you. And, you know, and then if you want to dig deeper, as far as you have, you know, more detailed questions, man, just reach out to us so we can make sure that we get those questions answered for you. Obviously you have access to, they've got, you know, a Q&A, you know, inside of that health plan and everything. So you're never going to be asking a question that won't be able to get answered for you. So again, fantastic job, Todd. I really appreciate you. That just brings so much tremendous value to the team and being able to know that information. And so I am going to kick this over to my amigo out in Jersey, Mr. Ury Melendez, just who hit the bronze status, and he's just moving like a freight train. So, you know, I know you had some value to bring. You guys, here's the thing, is that he is killing it, but he's doing this in a different facet than most of us. He's doing it in all facets, but he's got a very unique, I would just call it a unique proposition, the way he's sharing the information with people, allowing him to branch out to some, you know, higher level caliber people. And again, you guys, I'll go into, it's not about the business over here. Everybody needs this. It's not about the business. So I'm going to get out of the way though. I'm going to let you kick it on. You're going to share your screen and all that stuff. You got everything dialed in?
Yeah, okay. I'll share my screen and give me control. And then I just want to say, for Todd, thank you, because For those who don't know, it was because of Todd. I invited him to be able to explain the health plans for my staff. And that was huge because our staff, being a nonprofit school, we don't get a lot of good deals of group rates. So being part of 7K Metal allowed us to get the bottom line group rate for the staff. So that was huge. So the staff members loved it. A great job, Todd. It was a lot of information, believe it. So I appreciate that. So there's a lot of value. Like Madiba says, everybody have a different background profession. And sometimes we just sit back and take some notes. So Todd's been doing this for 30 years. So I said, Todd, I need you to explain this health plan to my employees because I don't know where to start. This is your field. And I just shut up and let Todd explain. And they went away and asked them all the questions and I was happy. Yeah. So sometimes, okay, don't think you know it all. So my approach, the slides, I got about just 3 slides that I want to share with you because our Sunday trainings are always going to give you guys value. So I do need someone who's going to take some notes because I don't have it on notes, but I'm going to kind of share my approach and how I'm sharing the business with a lot of people, and it's been having a lot of success. So we a lot of people say, man, what's your secret? What you doing?
One thing, you guys, before you get for listen. So what I'll do is I'll start a group thread with Todd and just call it healthcare. And then all your questions, we'll just dial them into there. That way people can, people will see your questions as well. And then we can just kind of stay focused on moving forward. But appreciate your questions for sure. And thank you. All right, back to you, bro.
Absolutely. So my approach, honestly, is a whole lot different. I don't approach the business side. It's kind of weird, right? But I don't offer the business side until I share the value of what we have. So I've been for the last couple of weeks, it's been going very hard. I've been in front of a lot of investors. I've been in front of a lot of brokers, real estate agents. I've been in front of a lot of organizations who continue to ask me, how can they protect their assets? How can they protect their assets from what the government's happening? So the Sound Money wallet, guys, is the winner. I was talking to Emily the other day about what am I doing? What am I doing is like Madiba says, the conversation piece is say, hey, listen, man, with everything going on, with the government stimulus packages and the quantitative easing, what are you guys doing to protect yourselves? And most of the people don't have the slightest idea. Oh, well, we have our funds in the cash, but they all know that cash is going to keep devaluing. So I tell them, listen, man, I'm dealing with a company called 7K Metals that we actually offer something called the Sound Money wallet with the private vault that allows you to at least convert your assets or whatever you have from your nonprofit from cash to gold and silver at a wholesale pricing, dealer direct. And all of a sudden, the conversation piece changed. Right before I got on this, I was just talking to ex-football player, like I told Madiba. I did not talk about business. I just said, hey, listen, man, with everything going on, man, what are you doing? He says, man, Ury, man, I've been looking to get into metals and stuff, but I don't even know where to buy it. Or I said, well, I have the key. I have the key. I know how to get it directly and have it shipped right to your house. And the kicker is I know also I have something that could liquidate that money just in case you get in a pinch. Man, it just changes the conversation. The funny thing is all of you guys have it. And Madiba says we wasn't even doing it. If you go to your 7K wealth system, the video that I'm using, I'm actually going to cue it up. I want you guys to see. This is the video that is doing so much work for me. Hold on. Let me know if you guys see the screen. And it's on your, Madiba, can you see the screen, buddy? It's coming up. Everybody see that?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. So guys, on your 7K wealth system, on your app, when you open up your app and you go under present, okay, you go to present, it's going to be the Sound Money wallet, either English or Spanish, the one on the bottom, the last one on the bottom. Last one on the bottom. And for those who haven't seen it, this is the winner. I'm gonna pull it up. Check it out. Watch this.
If you're watching this video, chances are you're curious about gold and silver and have a few questions, like, why should I buy precious metals? What metals should I be buying? Who can I trust to buy them from? How do I know I'm getting a good deal? And how can I afford more? Well, you're not alone. Most people have these questions, and over the next few minutes, we'll give you an easy solution. Most people would say, I had a feeling it was important and a good idea to own precious metals, but really didn't understand why. So I didn't do anything. This lack of understanding has cost people a lot of money. And quite honestly, we don't want you to make the same mistake. We have watched far too many people struggle as the economy fluctuates, employment issues arise, or unexpected changes come up in life. Owning gold and silver can help shield you long-term against all these challenges. When we started 7K, it became a mission to help the average person get ahead by adding precious metals to their portfolio, no matter their knowledge or circumstances. We have already changed the precious metals industry by offering some of the best pricing without any minimums or maximums, period. We are now completely revolutionizing the industry and making it so anyone and everyone will be able to start buying precious metals. It doesn't matter if it's a significant amount or even just $1. The new technology provided by a partner company, Sound Money, will allow you to convert your cash to gold or silver instantly. There are no shipping wait times. There's no worry about where you're going to store it, and you'll sleep easy at night knowing that if you ever want us to send you the metal, it will be in the mail at the drop of a hat. Transferring cash, gold, or silver to other members is simple, and there's no spread costs. Let's say you wanted to send 1 ounce of silver to a friend. It's just like you would have taken it out of your safe at home and sent it to them in the mail, except it's instant, and you don't have to worry about postage, and it's much less expensive than shipping. Your friend will see the 1 ounce of silver reflected in their Sound Money wallet, and it all takes less than a minute. Being able to transfer metal instantly to someone else has never been done, and it's truly game-changing. So, you may be asking yourself, if they're willing to send me the metal from my Sound Money wallet silver account, does that mean they have it on hand somewhere? Yep. Every time you make a transfer from cash, gold, or silver in the Sound Money wallet, we carefully put that amount of gold or silver in a non-segregated Sound Money private vaulting space. When you request the metal be shipped to you, we simply take the metal you requested from the non-segregated vault space and send it to your front door. Between third-party auditing and Sound Money policy, we have to have an equal amount of physical silver or gold to meet the transaction rate in the Sound Money wallet. So, what about the security of the Sound Money private vault? Your metal will be sitting behind 4 layers of some of the most technologically advanced security possible. Now, one of the biggest questions we've found while helping people understand the real power of owning gold and silver is, what do I do if I need cash? The old way is that you would need to take it to a local dealer who would most likely give you several reasons why he can't give you what the metal is actually worth. Or you would need to contact an online buyer who typically has a $1,000 minimum. They would tell you a price over the phone only to be much lower after it finally arrives at their facility and they inspect it 4 to 6 weeks later. Not to mention the shipping that you paid. The traditional buyback program at 7K is much simpler and much more friendly than any other way. Now with the Sound Money wallet, it is hands down the best way to convert your metals back to cash if you get in a pinch. With one of the best buyback prices in the industry, no gimmicks, no minimums, and nominal transaction fees, you can instantly convert your gold or silver back to cash. No headaches, no hassle, just easy. So, whether you're a savvy investor who knows the power of gold or silver and the advantages of a private vault, or you're trading your first dollar for gold or silver, Sound Money will make it convenient and easy. You can finally be confident that the control is back in your hands from start to finish.
Okay, guys. Now let me explain something to you guys. It's the approach. The approach is everything. Right now, Madiba said something. Everybody, from your family to your friends to your business owner to your barber to your restaurant, everybody needs what we have. So instead of approaching them on the business aspect, some people, hey, listen, some people might want it, but I don't approach anybody on the business side. I do not. No. Now, Madiba knows we're networkers. We're great. But most of the people, they're looking right now, they're so scared and fearful of what to do with their money and not lose their assets. And they don't know what to do with it. So offering them the membership. Here's a preview. Listen, I'm gonna give you a perfect conversation. I just signed up 2 brokers, okay, 2 real estate brokers, and the conversation was they actually open up the $4.99 account with their corporation, and then they open into their 2 partners. Then they open their individual accounts, and in addition, say, Mr. Melendez, would you be so kind and do a Zoom for all my real estate agents because they do a lot of commissions and stuff, and they don't want to lose their money. They want to protect their assets as well. I said, I'll be more than happy to. Guys, then I go to ministries, pastors and stuff. Listen, what are you guys doing to protect your nonprofit organization? Well, right now we don't know what to do. Well, I have something called the Sound Money Wallet, which is private votes that the government can't touch. And would you like to know about it? Please schedule a Zoom. This is all I'm doing. I am not talking about business. Dwayne Eddings, perfect example. He put me in front of all his investors who do flips. Hey, Ury, I need you to talk to them about Sound Money Wallet, and I need you to tell you how do you get silver and gold to protect their assets and diversify their portfolios. That is my, listen, there's no secret, but that's my conversation piece. And then, by the way, and at the end, I don't even offer the business. I tell them if you want to know more information. Then I say, listen, if you want to refer, if you want to refer me some more clients, that'd be great. If not, and then someone say, Ury, but if you get, then I had a couple of real estate agents says, hey, I love the whole idea. How do you, I love to get involved, but can we earn something? I said, oh, well, I mean, if you want to learn about the opening accounts, I could actually train you, and then we could be a different conversation. But I do not lead with the business at all. I'm hoping you guys hear what I'm saying. I do not lead with the business at all. I lead with the value of what are you doing to protect your assets, period. If you don't offer this to your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousins, your business friends, you're doing an unjust service. All I'm saying to you guys, don't sell the idea of making money, period. That's period is that's my approach, not saying period. But if they see value, say, hey, listen, well, if you want to get trained, there is a buyer certification program. We actually have a nice group of us. And if you guys want to train, we can show you how you can offer also and make some extra money to do this on the side. But if you only see value, is an annual membership. I can put you on the auto saver program. That's it. Then the funny thing, then they sell themselves. Hey, Ury, are you sure? I'll play with them. I'll show them the $1.2 million mistake about coins. And I said, listen, we also have an auto saver program. If you like, you can participate in it. It's not optional. I mean, it's optional. Just the last 3 weeks, we probably signed up over 25 people. We have probably another 10 tomorrow. So Madiba laughed, probably by this week, I'll hit the rank of silver only because of so many memberships are signing up. It's crazy. I thought I was going to be silver by tonight, to be honest. I probably have it done by tomorrow, to be honest with you guys. Mm-hmm. But I'm not selling the business. I'm offering a service for protection of their money, period. That's what I'm doing. Madiba wanted me to share it. That's what I'm sharing with folks, guys. There's no magic to it. I'm sharing how do you protect your money. And then all of a sudden, guess what happened, guys? Hey, can you talk to my mom? Hey, can you talk to my cousin? Hey, can you talk to my business owner? Hey, can you talk to my real estate broker? And brokers talk to brokers. The other brokers say, hey, you need to contact Ury. He just set us up with all the Sound Money wallets for my real estate agent. And then what Todd offered, I said, hey, listen, especially for real estate agents who are personal, who are independent and don't have insurance, say, oh, by the way, the membership have extra perks. If you need health benefits, boom. That 2 brokers that I just signed up, they're offering not only their members the Sound Money wallet so they can convert and actually not lose their commissions, but also the health plan to it. So guys, it was my little nugget today. I'll take some questions, but I am not sharing the opportunity. I am offering this. Take a look at this. Look what they offer. Look. Private box, 100% insured by Lloyd's of London, military grade security, inventory management, movement tracking, electronic visibility, free monthly storage, the Sound Money wallet. That video that's on your phone, it shows you the transactional Sound Money wallet, how you convert it. Man, people are at awe. People are like, are you kidding me? Ury, the guy I just got off the phone, he says, man, I got some silver gold, but man, where to sell it, where to get it, how do I exchange it? I said, we got the answer, private votes. And then I did some research, Madiba. I did some research and I started looking into what does it cost to have a private vault. And most of the elite use private vaults and what their yearly memberships are for private vault. And we have it just for membership from $4.99 to as low as $1.99 for private vaults. Huge, guys. Right now, you should be going out you should just try different approaches. How about that, Madiba? There's always different approaches. But
Here's this fishing over here, you guys. This ain't fishing to where you can't have multiple poles in the water and you're going to get fined. Okay. So there's different avenues to navigate. And I just wanted to give you guys another perspective because I thought it was amazing how, you know what I'm saying? He's shifting to some people that are going to be people that are more go-getters. They're going to be of influence. And what happens is that now they're exposed, now they're involved. And what happens is they upgrade, which is actually something I'm going to talk about, expose, involve, and upgrade. So brilliant, dude. I love you, man. I love the wisdom that you bring. You bring a lot of value to this team because you understand the game of precious metals. A lot of us are, you know, we're sipping milk. You know what I'm saying? We're sipping milk. You're eating meat and potatoes, man. So really, really do appreciate the value you brought to the table. And you guys, I want to segue into businesses fail, you guys, for a lack of knowledge. Okay. Yeah. Literally, businesses fail, my friends, for lack of knowledge by the owner. And so I would definitely highly recommend you guys, if you haven't went through that buyer certification training, that make sure that you do that. But I want to take you a little bit further in that. And business is business, okay? So this was an entrepreneur, right? This was an entrepreneur magazine. It said 10 reasons why 7 out of 10 businesses fail within the first 10 years, my friends, okay? Just in case you didn't know, you're in business, okay? And so number one is failure to deliver real value, okay? We've got the real value, but you've got to deliver it, my friends. You know what I'm saying? The value's here with what we've got with 7K, but your necessity is to get the skills up, to make sure that you're being able to get the information in front of the people. Because I have a saying that said, don't be a tool. You know how people like when you say you're a tool? Don't be a tool in this. Utilize the tools. Utilize the, you know what I'm saying, the little 7K booklet. It just makes it so much more simple because you guys got to understand when people are looking at this information and you're relaying this information, right then immediately in their mind, even though they might not think that, but they're evaluating, can I do this? Is it simple? Can I do this? Oh, that was pretty simple. Oh, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm big on just sharing the information or leading people to somebody else to do the explaining for me. So failure to deliver, and there's 10 of these, you guys. 2 is failure to connect with the target audience. Okay. That's why we ask kind of a simple question, you know, that, hey, you know, the question, Ury's got a great question there that you can ask, you know what I'm saying, to help identify a target audience, right? Or the other question we utilize, hey, do you by chance, do you buy gold and silver? Have you ever thought about it? Okay. And we just keep going, you guys, and we're going to get to the right ones. You can never say the wrong thing to the right people, right? You can always say the right thing to the, you can always say the wrong thing to the, anyways, you get what I'm saying. You can never say the wrong thing to the right person, okay? But you can always say the right thing to the wrong person. Isn't that right? Didn't I say it right? Yeah, bingo. Okay, and so failure to optimize conversions. Conversions are when you get people into the information. And so utilizing the tools is going to allow you to convert better. Utilizing the tools is going to allow you to convert better. Number 4, failure to create an effective sales funnel. Guess what? You don't have to do that. The funnel's already there. The system's already here. These are things that, like, we're so blessed because some of these things we don't even have, they've been eliminated if you use them. But again, it comes down to lack of knowledge from the owner. We're the owners, right? So lack of authenticity and transparency. Don't be fake. Don't come over to people like, oh man, I got this thing. I'm gonna make $1 million. I'm gonna kill it. You guys, that's not authentic. It's not transparency. It's not authentic. It's not transparency. Be real about the value here. You don't have to hype up the value here. You don't have to, we got a thing where you make up 12.5 a week and they're actually moving that up to a different rank and a different level. So we can make 100,000 a month over, transparency. Okay. Lack of authenticity. Be yourself. Your friends already know you. That's why being able to utilize us as a to segue into utilizing us, because you've got other people. If your friends don't know the people, if your friend doesn't know your other friend that introduced you or whatever, and they're not even killing it over here. Maybe they're making, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it doesn't matter. They're hit active associate. They make up to $500 a week. They have the opportunity to make up to $500 a week. But if you share them if you introduce them to somebody else, that person now becomes the expert. If you share, you know, their value, okay, man, I got to introduce you to my buddy Ury. Man, this guy's amazing. Totally understands it. I got to introduce you. I'm real fortunate to be working with him. Boom, bring Ury into the fold. And then Ury's that expert. So, unable to get, this is another one we ain't got to worry about. Unable to compete against market leaders. You guys were the market leader. I need you to go through that training back there, because when you understand that, do you understand there's no site online that there's nobody that gets our pricing? We got direct dealer pricing. No one else, there is no one that has our pricing. I don't care what kind of money they have. I don't care if they're buying 500 coins, 1,000 coins, they don't have what we have. So we compete against the market completely. But again, relaying the information to people, bringing them to somebody else that can help them understand what's going on. Inability to control expenses. Well, my friends, collecting assets every month, ding, ding, ding. That ain't no expense, my friends. That's smart, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? You don't have it. You don't have crazy expenses over here with what's going on. You know, so this, again, it's another thing we don't have to worry about. Lack of strategic and effective leadership. Well, my friends, I'm not gonna try to come with an ego at all. You've got access to some amazing people like a Ury, like a Todd Palm, like a Emily, like a Layla, like a Nate, you know what I'm saying? Like a Norm. You got access to some amazing people that, you know what I'm saying? We've done some things over time that have given us some skill sets that allow us to be effective in our leadership. And that's why, hence, you're getting the value that you're getting right now. So this is not our first rodeo. So again, another thing you don't have to worry about. Now, it says failure to build an employee or build a tribe. This is where, again, your knowledge comes into play. Because Ury has a thing, he says, nobody gets left behind. We have to, if people want to do this from a business standpoint, we've got to help them win. Because when we help them win, man, do you know they're not going anywhere? Because for one, again, we got these, right? We got these. To go somewhere doesn't make any sense, you know, for one. I mean, if they don't want to build it, cool. To go somewhere and not keep collecting these or utilize the sound money wallet, that makes zero sense. But we got to do our job in making sure that we're, you know, reaching out to our people, you know, not necessarily always to be about business. Just say, I call somebody and see how they're doing. You know, I called Norm the other day just to see what was going on with him, man. We had just straight talk. I didn't call him to talk business. We just had straight talk. You know what I'm saying? And that makes a difference, man. You got to show that you got to authenticity. Care about somebody being able to win over here, because when you do that, man, it's lights out, man. It's lights out for what your life can do. To what was that video at the beginning talking about? You know what I'm saying, that I played for you guys at the beginning. You know, you're writing your story. You're the author of your story. Okay. And then here we go. Failure to create the proper business systems. We ain't got to worry about that either. So there's so many things right there that we don't have to worry about. And there's few that we do. And most of them are very, very simple if you continue to increase your skill set. Very, very simple if you continue to follow a system. Very, very simple if you continue to utilize the funnel and the systems that we already have in place. And so we've been on here for a minute. Okay. I got something for you. Just it's a thing called expose, involve, and upgrade. Okay, so the first thing you're doing right is you're exposing somebody to the information, right? They get to see something. Okay, they've been exposed. But go ahead and involve them. Go ahead and have them hop on a call. Go ahead and have them hop on a training like we have here. Get them involved, here's the thing. Let me go backwards. If somebody says that they're not getting started because they don't have the money, I'm going to ask them this. I'm going to say, so let me ask you this. Is it that you truly, that you really enjoy and like what we have going on here and you don't have the money? Or are you just telling me you don't have the money because you don't really want to do the business? I mean, you don't want to really take advantage of what's going on here. Just let me know. And if they say no, it's truly because they don't have the money. The next thing I'm gonna tell them is that, listen, I'm more concerned about your desire than I am the money it costs for you to get started. So just let me know, are you serious about getting started? Okay, cool. If so, listen, I got to introduce you to some leaders that I'm working with so you can understand what we're really doing. And then what's going to happen is now you start to get them involved. You guys, if their tire goes flat, they're going to find the money to go get a doggone tire. Don't let people fold on that excuse. Don't stop changing someone's life because of that excuse of money, of the fake stuff that we're trying to get out of their pockets anyway. Get rid of that. Get them onto something else. So there's just levels to this, you guys. And if you expose, you involve them in the community, then you have that opportunity for them to, hey, listen, man, listen. Now I know I wanted to come in at the $199. Listen, I found the $499 here. Get me started, please. You know, so it's cool, man. I just oh man, Ury, you hit him, man. Not offering, not selling, offering protection. We have the key. There's one thing he said. He said, I have the key. We have the key.
Protecting their wealth. Guys, look, Madiba, jump in there real quick. I want you just to think. I hope the light bulb, Madiba, you gave them so many bullets. The moment you change your approach to people who you care about, you will not go as a salesperson. You go into your mom, what are you doing? Mom, my mom is 77 years old. Obviously, I'm her son. I said, Mom, your little retirement plan, please don't save it in cash. She said, okay, dear, what you want me to do? I set moms up. If I could set my mom up, this is my mother, I'm protecting my mom. The restaurant owner who I've been eating at all this time, you don't think I'm gonna go up to him and say, hey, listen, man, on the side, man, with everything going on, man, what are you doing to protecting yourself? And they'll be like, what do you mean, Ury? What are you doing to protect your assets? Well, we diversify a little bit, but I really don't know what to put this stuff because I'm a little worried. Well, I got something you need to see, man. Man, I said, and then stop talking, right, Madiba? Listen, I'm gonna shoot you a little video. You need to see this. Listen, it took me, you could do this conversation in 10 seconds. What are you doing to protect yourself? If you walk past a person that you've been from the barbers to the restaurants to your friends and family, and you allow them, knowing that the ship is going down, the Titanic is going down, and if you don't warn them, that's injustice of you. You got information in your hand that's so valuable, you should be having them coming to you, and that's what's happening to me. It's like, Ury, can I get you on the phone with so-and-so? Ury, can I call so-and-so? Listen, they had me yesterday with ministers. They had me the day it was minister. Actually, the minister joined the other day, right? On the call. Then the funny thing, the minister loved the idea. He wanted to do it, but they said, oh, you can make money on it? And then now they're asking us the information about how you earn from it. But I didn't go that way. I was just, listen, man, I was just wanting to protect you guys. This is what we're doing as our businesses. This is what we're doing as a family, how to protect ourselves. And I thought it would be great information for you. That is it. And at that point, Madiba, anybody, then after we share the whole presentation, and listen, just the Robert Kiyosaki video alone is huge. Telling them, cash is trash. But once they get it, Madiba, we haven't missed a beat. Once they get it, they get it. People understand, I got to protect myself. I got to do something now because the government's not going to take care of me. That's the conversations I had. I'm telling you guys, that approach went different. And we just did a couple other meetings and they said, well, I like the business side of it. Could you kind of talk to me and how we get paid if we decide to share? I said, well, that's a different conversation, but we'll be more than happy to. But I never go that route until they ask myself. Well, no, wait, I got one better for you, Madiba. But that $1.2 million mistake, you know what? I like to turn on that auto saver program. I said, well, great, let's turn it on. Which one would you like? You understand? Like now they're asking me, the fear of loss, I want to turn on the auto saver and can I share it with my friends and family who I care about? I don't want them to lose their pensions or 401ks or IRAs. I mean, that's the conversation. I will ask you this, Madiba, if it's all right. Guys, just try a different approach. Madiba said, like, you can't try a different approach. Just try a different approach and see, like you said, genuinely care about people. Genuinely be authentic, that you care about the folks, and you was concerned and you came across this, and I would love to share it because if I don't share it with you, I'm gonna feel bad if something happens. I mean, that's where I'm going.
Good job. Yeah. So you guys, listen, there's a lot of wisdom that came out of this call. We'll definitely have a recording, man, of it. I'm really excited to have some of the other leaders that are going to be able to step up and share some value. So just know it's not this is about all of us. It won't just be me. It won't just be Ury. It won't just be Nate. It's going to be you got some amazing other people, you know, like an Emily, like a Layla. They're going to be able to step up and give you guys value. I know we got some strong women on this team. I'm so excited for y'all to share. You're up next week, Emily.
Hey, Madiba,
Layla, you're up next week.
Hey, Madiba, stop the recording and then we'll take questions so I don't go long.
Hey, real quick, hey, Madiba, I just wanted to say, hey, thanks so much for those bullet points. It really does, you know, when you talked about, you know, don't be the tool, use the tool, absolutely agree 100%. I think a lot of times we try to sell people instead of utilizing the tools that we have. And I think sometimes we feel like we can convince someone to do the business. We're not in the convincing business. We really aren't. We're in a business where we're sharing information, trying to find exactly what value that they're finding or needing that'll make them say yes. So sometimes, you know, you talk about, oh, you know, I don't have the money. Sometimes it's even not about the money. They might have the money. They just don't see the value of investing that money into what we have to offer because you didn't hit the pain point. So I bet you there's probably money sitting in the bank account, or I bet you they will find the money, but we just didn't find the right thing for them.
Yeah.
And so it kind of goes even back to, you know, yeah, we didn't find their pain point. You know, you come to me again, waving money in my face, you're not going to get me. You're just not, you know, but if you come here going, oh my gosh, like I can show you, you know, the value of being able to invest and to be able to put something away for your daughter and to be able to show people value and how you can, I mean, whatever, right? But anything but just waving money in my face. Oh, and by the way, you can make money. It's like, oh, cool, bonus. That's the cherry on top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just got to make sure you're hitting the right things for the people and that you're hitting the heart and you're not just throwing things that matter to you. You got to find out what matters to them.
That's beautiful. What's that Beyonce song? Girls Who Runs the World? Girls. Hey, I'm excited to tell you, man. We have some strong women leaders on this, and I'm so excited. Again, I'm serious. You and Layla, y'all up next week.
So we're gonna take some questions, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna